Hello, I'm going to talk about the five different parts of a computer. Take a look under the hood. What is a computer? A computer is any machine that can be programmed to carry out a set of algorithms and arithmetic instructions. Of course, the computer we think of today are so much more than that. And talking beyond just being machines used to play games and watch videos of cast on the internet. Okay, five parts of a computer. Uh, Whether it's a gaming system or a home PC, the five main computer components that make up a typical present-day computer include a motherboard, a central processing unit (CPU), a graphic processing unit (GPU), also known as a video card, a random access memory (RAM), also known as volatile memory, storage solid-state drive (SSD), or hard disk drive (HDD). In terms of construction, each of these main components are attached to the motherboard and put into a protective case, resembling to clean, polished look most of us are accustomed to seeing. Sure, most computers have their own distinct design and different brands of hardware installed, but the components listed above are standard across all computers. Uh, okay, 1. Motherboard. What it is? All components of a computer communicate through a circuit board called the motherboard. As was mentioned above, what it does? Think of the motherboard as the glue that holds everything else together. The motherboard's video card and central processing unit are contained in an integrated built-in chipset, shown in the pictures above. Okay, central processing unit CPU. What is a CPU? The CPU is often called the brain of a computer, thanks to its direct close connection to the motherboard and communication with all the computer other components. What it does? Whenever you write in a line of code in Python, Java, C++, and any other programming language, it broke it down into assembly language, which is a language that the processor can understand. It fetch the code and execute this instruction. And that where the CPU comes in. All the process a computer hardware are taken care of by the CPU. 3. Graphic processing unit (GPU) or video card. What it is? It's not uncommon to hear gamers obsess over the next new graphics card, as this graphic card makes it possible for computers to generate high-end visual light, those found in the many different types of video games. In addition to video games, so good graphics cards also come in handy for those who really image in order to execute their craft, like 3D modelers using resource-intensive software. What it does? Graphic cards often communicate directly with the display monitor, made a 100 graphics card won't be of much of if there isn't a high-end monitor connected to it. Random access memory. What is a random access memory? The RAM, also known as volatile memory, stores the regarding frequently accessed, programmed, and processed. It's called volatile memory because it gets erased every time the computer restarts. What it does, RAM helps programs and games start up and close quickly. 5. Storage. Is what it is. A computer needs somewhere to store their data. Modern computers either use a hard disk driver (HDD) or solid state driver (SSD). What it does, HDDs are means of an actual disk onto which data is stored. The disk is read by a mechanical arm. HDDs are cheaper than SSDs, but are slowly becoming more and more obsolete. HDDs seem scarce, have two moving parts, and are faster than a hard drive because no time is spent waiting for a mechanical arm to find data on a physical location on the disk. And this is the page of my team.